So it looks like there's at least 4 players here playing this dynamic event. And I talked a little bit earlier about how events scale in difficulty based on the number of people there. Our bosses do the same thing. So this boss is scaling up in difficulty as more people show up in this event to keep him interesting no matter how many people are there participating.
So right now they've got 2 guys down. The Guardian is trying to bring them back up. Looks like they picked up another Guardian as well. So they can kind of work it together. You know, a Guardian might have a skill for stunning him once, then the Thief can take his blinding powder and throw it to stop the next attack, and you got to kind of work together to combine the skills. You can see right below that guy's health bar, you can see the conditions we have on him. Our condition system is kind of this small set of debuffs that we are shared with all the professions, and it kind of gives a ways for players to all work together, and they stack together with each other so that when you use a condition on someone, it doesn't, it's never wasted. Alright, so I think they might be able to finish this guy off. We'll see in a second. As you can see, these guys, this pirate's 3 levels above them is veteran. It's pretty tough. So, you know, in this demo, things have been toned down in some places, but this is not one of them. Alright, they just picked up another ad here too. Actually, a couple of them.
So this village, when not on fire and overrun with pirates, actually has a whole bunch of people who normally live here. And part of the dynamic event system is that the world is constantly changing as a result of these events. So the people that live here were all killed off when the pirates got here. Some of them are actually hiding inside the burning houses. Some of them ran up and they're in a nearby village and they're yelling for help and trying to get people to come down here and come and participate in this event. So if you're out exploring in the world, these guys will come out and find you. And they're never going to run up to you and make you read 2 paragraphs of text telling you there's a town on fire. They'll actually run up to you and they'll scream, help, help, oh my gosh, there's a town's on fire. And they'll point exactly where the town is and send you down the road to get there.
Yeah, so as you can see, there's some buckets over there too that they can actually use to go put the fires out. They're right there by that well. They kind of cleared out most of the pirates now, so they're going to pick up some buckets and take them over, start putting fires out. But pirates keep coming, so you have to keep an eye on them. So you pick up the bucket, he actually gets a skill to use it that puts out the fire, he dumps the water out. So yeah, there you go. And it tells you how many pirates are left and how many fires are still burning in the village. Another thing the Thief does is he has a lot of evasion built into some of his skills, so that is another way that he keeps himself in combat without taking as much damage, since he's a lower health and lower armor character that likes to get involved in fighting. Another thing you'll notice is they're not really paying attention to who's locking which mobs, who's attacking what. Like, everyone is getting the XP for all this stuff as long as they're fighting them.
There's 1 pirate left. Come on guys, you can do this.
Yeah, so that pirate actually just dazed him there, spinning all his skills. You can see a couple of new skills that we just put in this demo with the air elementalist over there. He's shooting some lightning bolts at the guys and stuff. Oh, 1 more fire. Or no, 1 more pirate. There he is. Alright, so give him a little hand. This is not... Oh no, he's actually over there. Once they kill this guy, yeah. They keep coming in, so they're not killing him fast.
They gotta kill faster. So we got a lot of players running around here now. I think we got 6 or 7 of them. So the number of pirates that are coming in is continuing to grow based on the number of players that are here. So again, this is the event dynamically scaling. Keep the content interesting and fun for the players that are here.
I think they're going to burn through these guys pretty quick.
Oh my god. Wow, that's awesome skill. That's air.
There it is. The town is saved. One of the things things you're going to see now is people are going to come running back from the nearby villages they were hiding. They're going to come out of the houses, and the town is going to be saved again. The merchants will start selling stuff here. There's all sorts of stuff that changes in the world as a direct result of these.
This is actually a place in the game where you can do crafting. So now we're going to go and watch them just craft for 20 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, so now they're heading up to the actual pirate island that's in the middle of the lake. Hit M. You can pull up. This shows our map. This right above him. This is the big lake. They're heading up there to that pirate island where the pirates' base is, and you can see those broken down ships. They kind of live in these built up homes. So. Alright, so we got a couple minutes. Hopefully they can get up there. They're going to swim on over. In Guild Wars 2, there actually is underwater combat as well, but we are not showing it yet. But this is people swimming on the surface right now.
So you saw some dynamic events that happened earlier. There are a number of dynamic events in the world that happen underwater as well. There's a full set of dynamic content that occurs under the ocean in the game. Like giant sharks.
With laser
Yeah, and one of the things about underwater is there's no breathing meter. You just go down there and play because it's a lot of open space, fun content. We want you to just go down there and experience it and not worry about watching a bar go down.
I know.
So I told you a little bit earlier that part of the story of this map is that there are pirates that are raiding all the areas outside of Lion's Arch. So this is where the pirates are coming from when they go and attack that town. And the pirate captain of the crew that we were fighting against earlier is actually here up on one of these ships.
Shoot through your own wall. Look at that.
Yeah, so this is live. I actually think one of the people following them is someone from our work that's playing the game right now with everyone here. So yeah, here they are up on the boat. You got to make sure not to roll off here. So you can see those are the Guardian symbols again being placed on the ground. Try and show off a couple of Guardian stuff. This is a Guardian with a sword. You can see those big swinging arc attacks. That's your basic sword attack with a Guardian. Then there's a little blinding flash teleport attack, and then they also have a zealous defense attack that it creates a barrier in front of them and shoots out a bunch of projectiles. So there's the flash attack. Oh yeah, so here's a pirate turret.
So there's a little pirate held up in that mast, and he's firing a cannon at him right now.
Oh my god.
So they're breaking down the turret right now.
And there are siege weapons like this all over the game. Oftentimes the enemies have them in the form of cannons and catapults and pirate turrets like that. There are also a bunch that players can man. So when you're defending cities, there's catapults you can jump on. There's cannons you can use. There's mortars that you can fire. So they work a lot like the Thief Steal skill, where you change out your skill bar and you get a whole new set of skills when you go up and you interact with one of the siege weapons.
Oh yeah, so we just stole another bottle from that pirate. Hopefully we'll get another chance to pop another steal. So you can see there's actually, for every enemy in the game, there's a variety of things you can steal from them. So it kind of depends on what you're fighting.
So we're winding down to the end of our show and tell here for today. So one thing we wanted to show you guys is kind of a little sneak peek right here at the end, is part of the story of Guild Wars 2 is there are 3 orders that have organized to fight against the Elder Dragons. There is the Derman Priory, the Order of Whispers, and the Vigil. And players are going to have the choice to join one of these 3 organizations, and whichever one they choose to join completely changes the storyline that they experience in the game. The Vigil likes to, they're sort of the organized military group. They build giant armies and assault the dragons. The Derman Priory are kind of the Indiana Jones types. They go off, they raid and try to find old relics and history and books about ancient lore about the dragons to see if there's a way they can fight them from historical information. And the last group is the Order of Whispers, and they're sort of like our James Bonds of the game. And they're out there covertly trying to get a battle against the dragons going by changing other enemies in the game to win them over to the player's side and to get them to fight back against the dragons as well.
Yes, you can see that Drake was chasing him. He just turned and crippled it and then ran away.
So this giant fortress we're going to run up on here in a minute is the Vigil Keep. It's the home of the player organization, the Vigil, that the players can choose to join.
And it's large.
It is huge.
What is this?
Vigil Keep.
Just like many of our cities in Guild Wars 2, this location features full interiors. We tried to really make the outsides of our locations and the insides beautiful places that you want to visit. A lot of the storyline that your character experiences, if you choose to join the Vigil, comes out of this keep and branches out into the game.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed a little view of the dynamic combat as well in the game and moving around and actually getting to see what it's like for someone who's played the game for a few months to play it instead of people just walking up for the first time. So.
Hey, so thank you all very much for coming today and watching. We want to say a couple quick thank yous. We want to say a huge thank you to Alienware for letting us be here today and for providing all these fantastic equipment for you guys to play Guild Wars 2. We want to say a huge thank you to Justin TV and all our fans watching from home today. And we want to say a huge thank you to you guys, the fans. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much. And finally, thank you to our friends at Kona's Corner. All right, guys, we've got a couple demo stations going here for the next hour where you can play the game. After that, we're going to have 3 going in the background right there that you can play. And there's a 3D Guild Wars 2 demo inside of the little box bunker right over there that you can check out as well. Please enjoy the game. Thank you again so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And now,
Don't run away, because you're not just here for the demo, right? We brought some stuff for you. We have some Guild Wars 2 swag here. Colin, how could you forget about that? So, because we know you guys get thirsty, we have inflatable Guild Wars 2 water bottles. You can fill them up and carry them around at the show, because we know shows can be pretty dehydrating. And we also bought,
I'm trying to get out.
we also brought Guild Wars 2 bandanas. Seems to be popular. Okay, get them out there, guys.
Colin!
it's kind of hard to throw them.